I almost forgot about this. I had an RVP, original vice president at a different company. He came and he was talking to us managers then, and he said, chase the big rocks. Like, chase the big rocks? What are you talking about? He said, chase the big rocks. What are your KPIs, key performance indicators? What are the things that are going to make you succeed? What is the biggest goal? Chase the big rocks. You can't get it all. Take the big rocks and not the little ones. Go for the big wins. So the big win for a real estate agent is prospecting. Prospecting, right? When you wake up, do the most important thing. People say, I don't know how true this is, but 20% of the work yields 80% of the results. So when you got a list of things to do, 10 things to do, only 2 of those things really can give you optimal results. I haven't watched an interview, I think it was Elon Musk, and they asked him, how long do you sleep for? He said, I think either how long do you sleep for, how long do you work for? But he actually said he gets enough sleep and he doesn't believe in too long of working. I think I forgot which one, but in essence, you don't get that much more productive after a certain time. I think I was told maybe after 6 hours of either studying or working, you're not as productive. Or less sleep doesn't actually mean more productivity. So when you wake up, do the thing that is going to make you money, which is prospecting, getting a pipeline. I know websites are good. A lot of things are good for a real estate agent. Taking a nice profile picture is good. All these meetings are great, but none of those are revenue generating activities. Focus on revenue generating activities, which is social media, video, whatever. Posting on your social media, handing out flyers, business cards, door knocking, phone prospecting, calling people on your sphere of influence, people that you know already that you have on your phone, letting them spread the word out about your business because you are a business, right? Focus on that rather than endless meetings. It's always good. Don't get it wrong. As you saw, I just went through a whole bunch of stats throughout this podcast, right? About the market. I have to know the market because when I talk to somebody and some other agent comes to talk to that person, if that other agent doesn't do as much research as I have done where I can speak to my market, guess what? I stand levels above, right? You get to look better. So know your market so you speak as a professional. Don't take the shortcuts, but focus on the big rocks, which is revenue generating activities. If it's showing a buyer a house, probe that buyer. Guess what? I had a family member wanting me to look into this house, look into that house, look into this. I already sent him to my lender. The lender qualified that family member for X amount of dollars, and I just knew in the back of my mind, dude, you got to get your credit up, your income up, or get somebody else to sign for you. As long as you don't have that, I still talk to him, but I'm not about to be. And one day I had to be blunt. I say, look, man, I don't want to keep showing you 100 houses knowing you're not going to be able to afford it. So that's the thing with a buyer. At least I can talk to that person. We're family and we're close. I can just be realistic. You may not want to tell that to a client, but you just want to get that information so you know not to waste your time with that buyer. I hate to say it, but get them pre-qualified, see if they can afford a house they want to look at, and see how much, how eager they are to move. Because I know people who got great credit are renting, but they're not eager to move right now. They may be under a lease, may not want to change location, whatever reason is, they don't want to move, yet they want to see 10 houses. It's a waste of time. And your time is money. Put your time on revenue generating activities. You don't want to be going from house showing to house showing to house showing. It's like you're a tour guide, and you don't get paid for it. You're wasting gas money and the person is not a buyer. So you're gonna have renters that don't have good credit want to see 10 apartments and can't rent one. Wasted your time. Because a 30-minute drive back and forth, gas, nothing comes out of it, right? So focus on and before you go around showing buyers a million houses, make sure that buyer is a qualified buyer. I definitely do showings, but I make sure that buyer is serious, wants to buy, and you can tell when a buyer, you're sending to buy houses, and they're also sending you some houses like they found off Zillow, Redfin, you know. So you know this person wants to move. They're eager. Their credit is checked. They've been pre-approved. They got the money, got the down payment. Let's go. I could show you a million houses all day. You know, because at the end of the day, when that commission comes in, it's going to be worth my time. Right? I know this person is ready to go. But I've shown how, you know, I made those mistakes when I first got in. People want to see houses. You go here and there, you hear nothing back from them. It's good, and actually one of those people that I showed maybe 6 houses, they actually referred me to somebody else who also referred me to like their children. None of those deals actually closed, but these are now people I have contact with. So over time, if I stay engaged with them, who knows where that may fall. At the end of the day, I got the information and they gave me a good review, so it's okay. Not, you know, but don't waste your time too much on people that are not ready to go, you know, because you have to generate money. It's like you open a business, it doesn't generate any income, you're going to go bankrupt at the end of the day. You're going to close the business, right? So focus on activities that will generate revenue. All right, do the work, and also don't put all your eggs in one basket for right now. The market is rough. Not to say don't get in. Get in if you got the drive. Are you self-driven? Can you sustain this? Because you do have fees you got to pay. Sometimes even monthly, quarterly, annual fees, right, to different organizations. So do you have that kind of money to be able to do that without making any money, right? And do you have the patience to build? Or if you don't sell a house in 1 or 2 months, are you going to quit?